Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I'm on my way to a warehouse somewhere in the Weston area. The reason I'm going there is just because from what I remember, it looked like a nice place to get content for Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, for all my pages. Figured sunsetting might be a nice photo opportunity. So I got up and started driving and I'm on my way there. I have no direction of where it could possibly be. I'm just driving and hopefully I find it. So I figured why not just pull out the camera and just talk to you guys while I drive and try to figure out where the spot is. So I've had this car for about 5 months now, which it feels like I've had this car forever, but not even being half a year yet with this car, I feel like I've experienced so much and done a lot. Even though I haven't done any major differences or any big aftermarket purchases, I've learned so much with this car and it's taught me a lot. You know, daily driving a manual car, I've never done that before. My last car was automatic and I learned how to drive manual in a EK Civic. So just getting the opportunity to drive manual every day now, I love the feeling. It feels like day one when I first got it. You can go back on my channel and see the day I went to the dealer and I picked up the car, just how happy that day was. I still remember it like it was yesterday. And I feel like that feeling will never go away of, you know, getting your dream car. That is a day I will never forget. If you want to see that video, it'll pop up right here. If not, I'll put it in the link in the description. You can go watch day one of me picking up this car and just seeing my full reaction. But the first thing I did when I picked up the car was get it tinted. I think 2 days after I got the car, went to a shop, got it tinted. I think that's the only thing on this car that I didn't do myself. I just got the car and I didn't want to order a whole roll of tint and then mess something up or just waste material. So I left it up to a shop. They did good. I tinted all the windows, I believe 15% besides the windshield. The windshield has no tint on it. Maybe later down the line I'll get it tinted, but right now it's perfectly fine. I have no issues with how it looks. The next thing I did was put a dash cam in the car. That was one thing I didn't have in my Civic, was a dash cam. And with this being a new car to me, I wanted to make sure that I have extra security, because there are crazy people driving on the road and you never know what can happen. Other than the tint and the dash cam, I left the car kind of how it was for a while. But maybe 2 weeks after I picked the car up from the dealership, I took a road trip to Georgia, which is about 10, 12 hours away. Just the mountain driving, and to get to experience an 8.6 in the mountains was a surreal feeling. Any day I get to drive my dream car is nice, but when you get to drive it in the mountains, like what it was built for mountain driving, that was just on a whole different level. That is something I will never forget either. That was, I think, September, and then not even a month later, took the trip up to Tennessee, the Gatlinburg, for the car event, Slammed Enough. That was a great experience as well. A lot of stuff went down. I recorded that whole trip too, so I have a video on that as well, if you want to go look on my page. A lot of 8.6s. It felt nice to be finally a part of the 8.6 community. Got to see a lot of cool builds of different 8.6s. So that event was in October, and after that, I don't think I did any long distance driving, out of state driving after that. In December, Christmas time, and I was able to fortunately get gifted a couple of things for the car, which I was very happy about. One thing being the Fumoto drain plug for my oil pan. For that, I put on the car, and I haven't used it yet to drain the oil, but it is installed for when I do. I will film a video on how to use it and how easy it is to drain the oil with that on your oil pan. And after I installed the drain plug, I believe I put the side markers on my car, the JDM clear side markers, which I love as well. Shout out to my girlfriend. I always shout out my girlfriend because she's the best. She got me those JDM clear side markers. That I installed, I believe, early January. Super easy install as well. If you're someone that wants to try it out, I would say go ahead and do it. Took literally probably 15 minutes. It took longer for me, obviously, because I'm filming everything and, you know, trying to get the angles right and all that stuff. But if you're just going out and you just want to do a quick little install on your car, don't want to film, just want to get it done, it takes 15 minutes to do. So I would recommend that, putting that on the car if you want to show a little bit of difference on it. So after I put on the side markers, I went ahead and installed the Driven Media Aero stabilizer. What that does is just gives your car a little bit extra aero, but the main purpose of it is to block the leaves from getting in the little crevice in your trunk. Saves you a lot of cleaning time. That is one thing I would recommend if you have an 8.6 or a BRZ, is to get one of those. Because as car owners, how many times are we picking off leaves from the little cracks and the crevices in our car. A lot. That happens a lot. Putting that on the car just eliminates one section of the car that's gonna accumulate the most leaves. I mean, it's not a big gap, but it's big enough to allow leaves to fit in there. With that stabilizer kit, it just makes sure nothing gets in there at all but water. Okay, so I ended up at a hospital. I don't know how I got here, but all the things that I've done to the car have been minor, nothing major, but the car looks good on its own. Of course, I'm gonna do some more things. I'm not gonna leave it like this, but with everything that's happened so far in the 5 months, I'm really happy where the car is at. Everything I've learned. I got this comment saying, how do I know how to work on cars? I didn't go to school for cars. I didn't get taught by anyone. Everything I learned is online on the internet through YouTube. And for the 2 to 3 years that I've been interested in the automotive industry, I've learned everything through there. With my Civic, I put a downpipe in it by myself. I put front pipes in it by myself, an intake. I tuned the car by myself. Everything through YouTube, everything through online channels that helped me learn. And that's the real way you're gonna learn. If you keep taking your car to a shop, you know, yes, it is professional work, but are you getting hands-on with it? No. Me in school, I was never an audible learner. I always had to be like hands-on, you know. That's why I loved projects in school, because that's when you can really learn. If I'm just sitting there watching a presentation and then I have to go home and remember everything from that presentation for the test, that's not gonna help me. I was more of like, I do the project, oh, this was cool. Now I know exactly what to do, how to do it. So when you test me on it, I know the answers because it's in my mind that I did it already, I experienced that. So yeah, everything that I know about cars, and I don't know everything. You know, I don't know how to break down a car, how to wire a car, how to rebuild an engine, all that stuff. I know probably the bare minimum, but from what I do know, I learned online, and I took action, and I did the thing in person and got the experience in person. If you're someone that wants to work on cars or you want to do something in the auto industry, I would just say watch a video, get hands-on, and just start. I don't feel like a mentor, but for the people that do watch me and do ask questions, I appreciate the questions that get asked because it feels like at least I'm doing something to benefit someone else. My information could be irrelevant to everyone, but as long as one person gains something from what I'm saying, I know that I did my job. I'm a small creator, but I don't even have 1,000 followers on any of my pages yet. For the people that do follow me and the people that are watching and have watched till whatever time this is in the video, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you sticking around. Hopefully one day when I'm big enough, you could say that you knew me when I was small. Okay, so I have no clue where that warehouse is at all. I'm at a warehouse. I don't think it's the right one, but the place that I remember in my mind was a lot more lighting, and it's freaking dark on this side. This is like the best lighting spot I could find. That was pretty much everything that I've done to the car, and how the car is right now, I freaking love it. Couldn't have asked for anything better in this car. 2026, like I said in the beginning of the year in one of my first videos, it's gonna be a big year. The prize coming at the end of the month. I can't say too much on that, but just know it's February 5th. In 25 days, something big's gonna happen. Love this car. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. If you do tune in and watch and comment and like on every single video. Road to 1,000 subs starts right now. I'm gonna make this month the most consistent month, the most contented month. I don't even know if that's a word, contented, but I'm gonna make it the most contented month that I will ever have, and that will jumpstart me, that will build my habit, and hopefully the rest of the year I post a lot. Enough of me rambling, this is a long outro, but thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back if you always come back to the videos, and I will see you in the next one.